Hello guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you did, then I can guess you're probably a little bit like me who have gone on the roller coaster of a fitness journey. So today I'm just going to be talking a little bit about how I'm using my mental health to overcome and advance in that journey, as well as some non-scale victories that I've made. So it's just a little bit of an update. If you are interested in that, make sure you stick around. Alright guys, welcome back. My name is Christine, if you have not been to my channel, and I am on a journey to physical and spiritual fitness. Today I just wanted to give you a little update on how everything's going. I do have some non-scale victories that I want to talk about with you that are really exciting and have really helped me to notice a difference without just looking at the numbers on the scale. And then later I just want to talk to you a little bit about something that my counselor had suggested to me and I'm really excited about. I'm a little bit late in doing it, but I think it's really important. So if you are looking back for a little encouragement on how to give yourself a little bit of a mental boost and you want any ideas for that, make sure you stick to the end of the video because I'm going to be showing you a little bit of an affirmation wall idea that I'm going to be working on. So let's just jump right into the non-scale victories. So the first one I'm really excited about, and my daughter had kind of pointed out first, and that is this pair of jeans that I've been wearing for quite a while, and I had been wearing them very consistently. They were still very tight. I was a little bit in denial of where I was, but they were really tight at the time. But I just want to insert a little clip of what they're looking like now. So yeah, so I don't know if you guys could see it. Like I said, they looked like tight, skinny jeans on me. And like I had mentioned, my daughter is the one who pointed out first. She's like, Mommy, your pants are falling. And that's exactly what happened. If I wasn't wearing a belt and I was doing things around the house, they would just drop all of a sudden. And they're just getting really loose. And that's just really exciting because that is definitely a victory that I found that's not related, or not related, but not just looking at the number on the scale. So that's my first one. My second one is the best, absolute best for last, and I can't tell you how excited I am about this. But when I had my second daughter, this happened for both girls, but it was pretty soon after that I just kind of went along with it. But after I had my second daughter, I had actually taken my rings off before I went to the hospital because I had planned on doing, you know, a bath in the tub, and I mean I do wear it there sometimes, but anyway, I just had taken them off and put them on a necklace. Now when I left the hospital, it was the saddest thing ever. Gotta turn this off. It was the saddest thing ever. My rings did not fit anymore. There was no going back on, and I know they had gotten tight because obviously I am very much past where I was when I had first gotten married, but they could still fit on. But there was absolutely no way after I had given birth that they were going on at all, and at least anytime soon. There was no shoving them. There was no, you know, just greasing them up a little bit and putting them on. But the other day I had gone to a wedding and I had misplaced my temporary ring that I had gotten, and I really wanted to, especially if I was going to have pictures taken and everything, I don't know, for me personally, I just wanted to have my ring on. And I remembered that I had hooked my set of rings on a keychain, and so I was like, you know what, let me see if somehow they'll fit. It's probably a long shot, but we'll see. But guys, look. Now, is it a perfect fit? It's a little bit of struggle, sure, but they're on there. I don't know if you can see. They're on there, and yes, it's a little tight, but they're on, and it's a little tight to get on and off, but that was not happening at all in the past. And so at least for now, it's not bothering me at all while it's on, and there's really no reason that I have to take it off. So I'm just super excited to finally be in these again. I'm excited to watch progress as they more easily go on and off, but I'm just so excited about that non-scale victory and just both of those together, my jeans and the rings. So that's really exciting. I do think that I'm going to be ready to do a weigh-in scale soon. I just know you guys enjoy that sort of thing. But as of now, I'm just really enjoying the things that are making me comfortable and making me happy, not just so much the number, because I don't even know if there's a goal there for that anymore. I just know that I want to be comfortable, I want to be fit, I want to be happy, and be able to healthily live my life. So anyway, that's that. Okay, so lastly, I just want to briefly, unfortunately I don't have everything set up yet, but I wanted to talk a little bit about where I am on my mental fitness walk. I had been talking to my counselor for a while, and she had given me a suggestion and asked if I had ever done affirmations. Now, I knew what affirmations were, but like as far as myself, I'm just not great at them. And what's weird is I have this like subconscious idea and that I always put forth of like, you know, I'm worth it and I'm loved and I'm valued and all this kind of stuff. It's like this overhead kind of knowledge, but at the same time, you know, actions speak louder than words. And if I'm continuously saying I'm loving myself, yet doing things that make me unhappy, doing things that make me uncomfortable, putting everything before my own needs, that just doesn't really show a lot of worth and love. And in the same way, I think that getting so very depressed and down about what I've looked like or my weight, and just like constantly hearing all of the voices in my head of the people who I've listened to growing up talking about my weight, commenting on my weight, that just like, you know, it might sound like more of like an accountability thing, but it was just like, especially as like a sponge of a teenager, it was just a really difficult time. So what I plan to do is make this really cool affirmation wall so that anytime I come in here to work or I come in here to pray or whatever it is, that I just have these little reminders. And what I love about it is that like, I think it's looking at how God would be looking at me and what God would be saying to me. And just knowing that I'm worth it and I'm loved and I'm beautiful no matter what it is, as long as I'm striving to be the best that I can be, I guess. So anyway, I printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I printed 5 pictures, and I've got like tons of different like wall letters. Yeah, I like these ones. My daughter kind of went crazy on these ones, but they're actually like sticky notes actually. They're really kind of strange, so I'm not sure I'm gonna use those. But I'm just going to put different phrases on the wall. If you have any you can think of, I'm not going to lie, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Putting affirmations towards myself is really difficult. Other than like the basic ones of like, you're loved and you're beautiful, I don't work well with them. And I had told my counselor recently, even people saying thank you to me for certain things, like I've struggled with like just zooming past it, like, oh, I'm not worth thanks, or I'm not worth gratitude, or I don't know, it's just strange. Like I've been having to learn to accept a thank you and just say you're welcome or whatever it is. So anyway, I'll just jump right into the pictures. The very first one is of me. This is little Christine, and I chose this as my first picture because it's just like, although it's not a baby, it just reminds me of the innocent child before kind of all the influences and critiques of the world came in. And you know, this is just who God created me to be, in his image, and beautiful and perfect. So that's why I printed my first one. My plan is to write above these, again, this is an affirmation that I'm familiar with, it's just, you are beautiful. So I'm going to clip all these pictures onto these cute little things that I got. I'm going to put them up on my wall with these pictures with the words, she is beautiful. So knowing at these different stages of my life, you know, I was beautiful. Still weird to say, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so then I also had one from my early teenage life. Yeah, my early teenage life. And I just know that this was a specific time that I was really struggling with my identity, with who I was, with being perfect and all that kind of stuff. So it's just a certain time in my life that I know I was really struggling, especially about my appearance. So that's why I included that one. And then I also included a little bit older teen. I know this again was another time that this kind of event specifically is just kind of something that I'm remembering, that often I'm playing those voices in my head, and so I just have that picture to kind of remind me that those were lies and that she is beautiful. So This one, I actually really love this picture, to be honest. And it's similar to the first one, just who I was created to be, and that being my beauty. And it is me pregnant, very big. I miss my long hair, like that was beautiful. But yeah, just created to be a mom, and that this body created, obviously, with the help of God and others, created this beautiful human being, and my body was used to do that, so that in itself is beautiful. The very last one, obviously, I struggle with a little bit. Yeah, but through this journey, I'm learning. This is the biggest weight I have been in my life. Very soon after, it was the Christmas after Evelyn was born. Yeah, just my biggest weight, and just remembering that, like, I was actually really happy at this party. I wasn't paying too much about my weight. I go on these roller coasters of emotions, and I was happy that I actually took this picture because it was with people I love and it's a good memory. But I do know that I get in these low points of like where I've been, and so yeah, so that's just my last picture of just like the biggest weight that I've been. So yeah, I'm just going to put these pictures up. They will be the main focus of my affirmation wall. Again, I would love some more suggestions of affirmations, maybe a Bible verse, maybe phrases that I could put up on my wall. Any that you include, I would love to put up there and get up there soon. So I hope you enjoyed my little update, and I hope that I can encourage you, if you are going along the same journey, to not always look at the number and look at some other non-scale victories that you have, as well as finding some ways to work on your mental health in order to achieve your goals physically and spiritually. So if you like the idea of the affirmation wall, that'd be great if you could start one. I'd love to see your ideas as well. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.